Hey guys, what an innings from first of all Jaiswal. What an innings! Being an opener in England conditions, the first session was tricky. Don't get me wrong, the openers set it up beautifully. Starting with KL Rahul and Jaiswal, they played the first session. They played off the new ball, which is the most tricky part in England. They did that, and Jaiswal, what can I say? He's been one of the talents for India in terms of all formats, be it Test cricket, ODI, and unfortunately, he's not got many chances in the white ball format. But the Test match, the innings he played yesterday, set it up beautifully for India. And KL Rahul, along with him, I was surprised when he got out that way, but I think, but he did his job. Because of those two, they made sure that India see off the new ball, and the likes of Shubman Gill and later on Rishabh Pant could capitalize. So the innings from Jaiswal really set it up, and no words is enough for them. The praise needs to be given where it's due. They set it up beautifully, and India lost two wickets in the first session. Unfortunately, Sai Sudarshan couldn't get going. He got that was pretty unlucky for him. But I hope he comes good in the second innings if they get a chance to bat. And then in the second session, Shubman Gill played as though he belongs in Test cricket. For those who had some doubts on how he's going to tackle the conditions in England, he has given a suitable answer to all of them. That innings he played, I felt as a viewer, when I was viewing, I felt I didn't have any stress. I thought, okay, India is going to make a big score. After the first session, I really felt that they really settled down beautifully. As a viewer of Indian cricket for a long time, you have those nerves when star batsman comes in, say Virat Kohli or Sachin Tendulkar over the years. Now I feel I don't feel that stress, like whether they'll get out. I just had the feeling that they're gonna keep batting, and that's what happened. Second session, Shubman Gill and Jaiswal, the partnership, they paced it beautifully. It looked as if there were no demons in the pitch. They just paced that innings beautifully. And unfortunately, Jaiswal, after that century, is cramping up. Or before the century itself, he was cramping up. So he had to, he couldn't keep going. He's a guy with the bad daddy hundreds. But unfortunately, he couldn't keep going. And he got out post T, but by that time, the pitch had flattened out. It was a right time for Rishabh Pant to come in, and they just took the game away from England. The game as it stands, India around 350 odd for 3. I feel the pitch is going to get better and better as the test match goes on. If I am India, I'll try to make 500 plus, or at least 550 in the first innings, and if they get all out, it's fine. I think England, with the baseball approach, they're going to go for it anyway. So if you have that 500 cushion in the bank, England, with their ego and the baseball approach, they're going to go hard for it. Knowing McCullum, Bass is going to say, okay, let's get this 500 runs in 100 overs. And that might fall into India's hands. The likes of Bumrah and the other pacers, it can backfire for England. So I think for India, the best case is to score at least 500 runs. Even if they get all out, it's fine. England is going to come hard. And even if England come close to 500 or slightly overhauls 500, India will have a second innings where they can set up a target for England. And the pitch is going to get easier and easier. But the approach which England takes, it might backfire on them, and that can play into India's hands. But beautifully set up this test match. As the cliche goes, the first session is going to be key. but I don't see any demons in the pitch, and India should cross 500 easily in the first innings, and hopefully pick up some early wickets with the new ball, the likes of Bumrah and Siraj and Prasidh Krishna. I feel it will be a really interesting match, especially with England's approach if they get close or overhauls India's score. But having said that, it was a refreshing sight to see India bat yesterday. As I said, I didn't feel any nerves watching India bat. I think that's because there are no stars in the team, and you don't depend on one batsman at all. You sort of think, okay, there is Shubman Gill, there is Jaiswal, there is Rishabh Pant, there is KL Rahul, the Karun Nair coming up. So I didn't feel any nerves watching. Usually when I watch the overseas test matches, I feel nerves like, oh, what if Kohli gets out? What if Rohit Sharma gets out? But I didn't feel any of that yesterday. I was like thinking, okay, these guys are going to keep batting. And also English bowling didn't look that penetrating, to be honest. The only person who was looking like picking wickets is Ben Stokes. But the likes of Tang and the other guys, I didn't feel like they had that enough strike power as they used to have with Anderson and Stuart Broad. So yeah, look, it will be very difficult to stop India scoring 500. But what I'm looking forward to see is how England is going to bat and how England is going to tackle Jasprit Bumrah. So all to play for. 5-match series. First test match is always key, but obviously the way England is playing, there's always that turnaround which can happen in the series, like what happened in the Border Gavaskar Trophy. India won the first test match and Australia turned it around. And I think England missed a trick. They should have had a little more spicier first day pitch rather than keeping it totally dry. Because the only way they can take 20 wickets is having those few upfront wickets in the first innings. It would have been a gamble if England batted first and there was moisture in the pitch, they would have got bundled out. But I felt they missed a trick, not having a little bit of juice in the wicket. But having said that, the openers played really well. KL Rahul, that guy has given his blood and sweat to this Indian team. Whatever role you want him to play, he plays that role, and he is a really underestimated or understated player. He has done everything. Test matches in the previous series with Rohit Sharma, he was the key in setting up those runs for Team India. And yesterday as well, he played the new ball beautifully, and because of those two, they set up the day for India. So yeah, looking forward to Rishabh Pant's blitzkrieg this evening. Hopefully he continues and scores a big one today, along with Shubman Gill. And Shubman Gill, all the best, man. You have all the great ingredients for a great batsman should have, and captaincy as well. He has a calm mind on his shoulders. So I wish him all the best. It's a great start. Overseas, English condition, making a century in your first test match as a full-time captain. It can't get better, and this will give him more confidence to make good decisions on the park, and he can really do well in this series. So wish him all the best, and and I also wish Karun Nair all the best, because he's making a comeback, and what a journey he's made. So wish him all the best as well. So hopefully India pile on the runs and get some early wickets. But I also want to see how the English batsmen, English team goes ahead with their batting, with the baseball approach. So all to look forward to, and as the cliche goes, the first star is the key, and let's see how the test match pans out. It has all the ingredients of a great test match, so keep watching, and I'll come back with the day 2 review by end of the day. So Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Until then, we see you again. Bye.